Holding the cat.
We're recording.
Alright.
He's wrapping his tail around me.
Oh, fuck. Guys, it's phallic. Do you want to maybe, like, sit here?
Oh, where?
I don't
Where?
Well, you sit there because you're gonna be.
Oh,
Because
God.
he's quiet and you're quiet.
That's nasty.
Are we going to start this or what?
I feel like I should go change sweaters.
Are we starting?
Yeah,
Yeah, I press record like 30 seconds
You
ago.
ready? You ready?
Yeah. Kevin, get this stupid cup out of here.
That's not my cup, that's fucking Brian's
Get
cup.
this stupid cup out of here, Kevin.
Holy shit, man.
Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
No, don't start yet.
We've already started. I said hello.
Don't start
Hey,
yet.
I've already
we can
start
just
the
say
party.
hello again, you fucking
Kevin-
Hello, welcome to the podcast.
Kevin hasn't sat down.
I didn't, whatever. Hi.
How about you wait till I sit down?
We got the
Plus,
whole
we're gonna
crew.
have like the fucking background.
Don't
of
interrupt me again.
Oh shit, don't
I'll
sit,
cut
don't sit,
your
don't
throat.
sit, don't sit. Oh god.
Cut your
Scared
throat.
the
What
crap.
the fuck is he?
You about to crush the dog?
Suicidal
I
dog.
could take the pressure,
Alright,
but I don't know what the
now do
dog
the
can.
introduction.
Wait, what?
Remember I used
We've
to
already started.
Nigga, what?
We haven't started. Now do the introduction.
Hi, welcome to the podcast. How's that? Is that right? Do I need more alacrity in there? Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Are you looking for
Yeah,
my
what's the name of the
approval?
podcast?
Oh,
Say it like you're getting out of a swimming pool.
You forgot the fucking
welcome to the podcast. Yeah, we got the whole crew here, in case you didn't notice, with this, like, immediate insanity that occurred.
What insanity.
Are we gonna edit out the part where I
No,
scream
we're
like,
not.
don't sit on the dog? Because
No,
I
we're
feel like we
not.
should leave
No,
that in.
that's gonna be the opening fucking thing.
That's That's exactly how I was going to start off. And then we talk about suicide.
What's your name?
Oh, what is my name? Brian. Start off, Brian.
Hey, how are you?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
You
He
literally.
doesn't- You literally told us that you don't want to say shit like
You were
that.
like, hey, man, my employers might look at this, so maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
not.
That's how you start it
You're
off.
fucking shooting yourself in the foot.
I know, I know.
I have to
But
be
we're
the
gonna
one
bleep that out.
that has to keep you on
Yeah,
track.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Alright,
So, yeah, Miguel's in a blanket. It's cold in here. Not
Yeah.
really. I'm perfectly
I'm
fine.
Miguel. This is my voice.
My name is Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
I'm Devon's twin brother.
Yeah. If you don't know Gerald, it's Gerald.
Yeah, sometimes we have him like sub in for Devon. You never can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call him smaller black. We don't call him bigger black.
Yeah, he has a smart brain.
Although you can say something else.
We have Joe Gay, aka Joe, aka I don't fucking give a shit.
Yeah, that's what my mom named me.
Like, that's his exact name.
Yeah.
That's my exact name.
I saw the birth certificate.
I was there for the
Both my parents didn't show up to my birth. Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about this. I got to ask you. You wanted to talk about child stories because I've like got so many about my dad.
Oh fuck, dude.
I don't know why I'm pulling my phone out. It's way too.
Oh
late
dude,
for
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Kevin.
that. Who?
Exactly.
Yeah, we always fuck up these introductions.
Yeah, we fucked
I've
him up
never-
almost immediately.
I've never
I
seen.
don't think Brian said his name either.
Right? I was waiting for my time.
No, you said it was. You said your name was the most. Oh yeah, we have to.
I
bleep
said
that out.
Brian's name like 6 times as I was introducing Brian.
All right, Brian's over there.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm
Brian, say
Brian.
something.
Hey, I'm Brian. How's it going?
Yeah.
All
Alright.
I'm actually
there
not
you
the real Brian. I'm Brian's twin father.
His twin father. How does that work?
How-
I had a dream that
Now
was
there's
like
so many
the thing.
like other people, like twins and shit in this podcast.
Word.
Okay, yeah. So we're at Kevin's house again.
Yeah.
special guest star, my dogs. They're gonna bark in like 5 seconds,
That
probably.
one's having sex with a wall.
Special guest star the cold because there's no heater in this house.
Because Kevin keeps putting croissants everywhere and destroying
no,
everything,
no.
setting everything on fire with his stupid
What happened
croissants.
Keep
was
sending croissants down the
no, no.
pipe. And
what
Send him.
happened was
They became
they
sensitive.
came in, they fixed the fucking boiler, they fixed the thermostat, but then some pipe broke,
yeah.
and so now we're here
You
without
stuck a
heat again.
croissant in it.
Hey guys, I finished fixing the last pipe. There's a croissant in there. It's kind of weird. Whatever.
If you don't know, Kevin almost burned down his house by
watch-
putting a croissant in a microwave
Watch the
oven.
last
I have
podcast.
It's a
I have funny
toaster
story.
oven.
I have a funny
It's a
story.
toaster
Did I
oven,
tell
yeah.
you that I
Yeah.
burned down my uncle's house? Like, that
Yeah.
kind of story? Yeah.
But I have a funny story. So speaking of like croissants, finding croissants and stuff. So when I was younger, I would just like flush like things down the toilet, like cards
As
and like
kids do.
yo-yos and stuff.
Cars,
For
yo-yos.
some reason,
His
I just
hamster.
found it fun. Not live things, but like like.
I used to do that a lot. Like I would put like
Live
cleaning
things?
chemicals
You used to
onto the
put live-
I
toilet.
thought you said throw live things on the
Yo,
toilet.
what the fuck?
I used to do
I try
that
to
a lot.
create things. I try to create like
No,
my
but, like-
toilet.
That's fucking like,
I
that's the
used
signs of a serial killer.
I used to
No, what the
I
fuck?
had like,
Okay,
I had like,
nigga,
I'm not cutting that out.
Like, I had like,
Shut up. I'm
I
not
had
cutting
like
it. Stop
15
talking.
No, you're
Stop
shooting
talking.
yourself in the own
Alright.
foot. You
Alright, come on.
Alright, so
Come on,
anyways,
come on.
I was flushing things down the toilet, and the toilet like messed up one day, and they called the plumber. The plumber saw like Uno cards and like yo-yos. It was like, yo, what's this?
What happened here?
And then I was like, yo,
Is this so retarded?
Who
my,
died?
my bad, man.
My bad.
Devon at 3 years old. My bad, man.
I wasn't even like 3. I was like,
He had
probably,
the same
like,
look,
I was probably
same
like
face.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
7 years old, 9 years old, flushing
No.
yo-yos?
Actually, no. I was 7. I was 7.
Flushing down just yo-yos. This is what you did for fun?
Yeah, we didn't have internet back then. instead of going on YouTube, you just flush things out the toilet. I had like, a bunch of toys and stuff.
Dude, fucking talking about stories like from my childhood. Like I was a weird fucking kid growing up. Like I used to like sneak under the table, right, and wait while my mom was cooking, and then when she wasn't looking, I would come up, go over the table and grab something and eat it underneath the table. But the one thing that I always grabbed was a fucking tomato. Like I just ate a raw tomato like under the table.
What's happening here? Who is this man?
Your mother's asking that question. Who are you? Who's that man? Who's that man stealing our tomatoes?
Yeah. My mom was so confused. She thought like something was like taking her tomatoes, and she found out it was me. Like she
You
literally
eat tomatoes like whole?
Yeah, I ate the whole tomato like a fucking apple.
You do that?
No. This was like 4-year-old me that didn't know any better.
But like tomatoes though.
Well, not like tomatoes, like plum tomatoes.
Oh, I thought you meant like the regular tomatoes.
No, I don't think little me could have like handled that shit.
You know what that reminds me of? When I was like 4 years old. No, not nowhere near 4. I was like 3. I used to live with this neighbor girl that my parents shit me with so much. And me being a stupid kid, was like, okay. Shit, yeah.
I thought you said shit.
They're like, shipped is like, and like, my retarded 3-year-old, 2-year-old is like, oh, I guess we're married because our parents said so.
Oh,
So-
I know this story.
I know you don't.
Yes, I do. You told me about this.
I'd never told anyone. Whatever, so like...
Is that the girl you had pretend sex with?
What? Oh, crap, you do know. You do know.
Pretend sex.
Let's hear the whole story before we go.
Please no.
How old was this girl?
No.
She was like 8 months old. Like,
Yeah, Brian, stop.
Was she younger than you?
Was she older than you by
She was
a lot?
older than me, but not by a lot. But we were kids. That's why I don't want to tell that story.
Just keep going.
No, but like, what about your table thing? Because I remember one time me and her snuck under the table, and we were like, "Hey," and it was. I think since she was older, she was like making initiatives. Hey, let's make out under the table. We were like kids, and my retarded kid was like, "All right, yeah, sure, parents will never see us." Under the table in this like crowded like living room.
Wait, it's people there.
Yes, there were people there. You think these 3-year-olds were just in an abandoned apartment by themselves, Kevin?
No, I just thought it was like a mom just like in the
Like in a
living room
different
watching
room.
TV.
No, we were in the living room with everyone, and we just like went under the mantle or whatever. And then like, I think after a while, my mom just like pulled up and said, "What are you kids doing now?" Aw, what are you kids doing? Yeah,
it's so cute. So cute.
and like looking back, I'm like actually horrified.
Yeah.
That occurred.
She was basically molesting you.
Well, at least you were normal back then.
I wasn't
to an
normal.
extent.
I told you that.
That's when you lost the sanity.
Dude,
That's yeah.
if we're comparing like back then to now, at least you like had an interest in women
How
back
the
then.
hell did you know that story, Mick? I don't remember telling you ever.
He was there, that's why.
You told me your
He was
whole
under
life,
the
man.
table.
Oh gosh,
Photography.
that's scary. I'm like,
What else do you know?
I know Jorge's whole life.
oh sweet. Tell him about my life. Tell him my earliest memory.
There's nothing interesting.
Brian, do you got any-
There's something. Jorge thinks that. See, I don't believe him, but he tells me that he can remember being born. But I don't
I remember like a millisecond.
How you remember that?
I don't
Gosh, this kid's
I've never believed a single word Jorge has ever told
a
me.
It wasn't that long. It was like I remember 2 things. I remember this like shut up. I remember this I don't remember. It's really weird because now it's like really foggy. It was like when I was younger. I just remember like a doctor like carrying me, and then like it was like really like bright. I just remember like it was super bright. I was like, and this doctor like
The doctor was asking, like, who will take this?
I was just looking at a doctor, and then
I
like
found this baby here.
this other, I just remember this thinking nurse, like, you know that stupid thing they do to kids where they're like, shh, you try to get them to pee or whatever, like calm down? I just remember a nurse doing that. And then my next earliest memory was me laying on a bed. Like, I don't remember
He was surrounded by like two strangers, like in their 40s.
Oh, God.
Oh, not even my parents, just strangers.
That's strangers, yeah.
Oh gosh, all right. What else? I'm actually very interested. Let's tell each other stories. Let's tell each other's children's stories.
Well,
for
we haven't
fun.
heard from Miguel or Brian,
Yeah.
so whichever one
Let
wants
me
to
go
go first.
I know about his mom.
So,
The story that his
Whoa.
mom.
He said, I know about his mom.
Go ahead.
I know the story that his mom told him about like how when she was
Yeah,
a kid.
because I don't actually remember my childhood, but so all I know is the stories my mom tells me.
I know his mom's childhood. She's like, she said she would go out. Her thing, like, this is way before before telegrams or whatever. She was like,
Yeah.
she would go out and
It's
eat
not
dirt.
that old. It was like the 70s.
Yeah, she would go out and eat dirt.
God damn.
That's her.
His
Yeah.
mom? Or,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that was
His mom's a sweetheart, dude. You don't
Mom-
deserve your mom. I think I told you that more than once. She is so
My
kind.
mom grew up in like the Dominican countryside. Everyone was dirt poor. So yeah.
They actually eat dirt.
No, she wasn't supposed to eat dirt. She just thought it tasted good. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh,
Is that Dominican flavored dirt?
the only kind of dirt you can get in DR.
It tastes like mango.
She would tell me that she would like hide from her mom
Eat dirt.
and eat dirt, and her mom would find her and be like, "Stop eating fucking dirt. We have actual food in the house."
Eat dirt. I never thought that would be a real sentence coming out of someone. Stop eating dirt.
I wish my kids were like that.
Because
Ew.
kids always have like weird things that they do, like Kevin's sitting under a table and eating tomatoes.
Boy, is that your mom?
At least he was having sex.
Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
don't
at
say
least
that.
that's not the worst thing we've done under a table.
Wait, what?
What?
Like, fucking Joe had pretend sex under a table.
That wasn't under a table. It happened in an actual bed. And I'm not going to tell that story. It's underage. They're two minor children. Stop bringing that up.
Not safe
Oh,
for
yeah.
work.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Alright,
bleep a
Brian.
lot of this up.
Just tell us the story.
Remember there used to be like an ant house right next to my apartment building?
Ant
So I
house or ant hell?
Oh, ant hill, my bad. My bad. It was,
And dad comes home with his briefcase like, honey, home.
Honey, I'm home. What's for
oh,
dinner?
yeah.
Why do they
you know,
speak English?
crumbs.
Crumbs and leaves. What I used to do was like I brought like a magnifying glass and like during like a hot
Okay,
summer
you're
day,
a fuck kid
I
already.
would
gosh.
I would like aim the light towards like in the center of that house. $10 would just come out like on fire, like you see smoke coming from them.
Kevin, what's wrong with you?
That's Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's wrong with both of you?
I'm imagining Kevin doing all that for some reason.
I was like I think 12.
Oh my god.
Oh my
worse.
gosh, dude.
I was like 12.
Not if you say I
That's
was
the
18.
signs of a serial killer.
I did
That
that
was
like
last week.
I mean, your cat is normal, but like you were seconds.
Alright, so
He's
this
so
is
nice to like other animals. He's like wouldn't leave Miguel. I'm mixing up your names. Shoot, he wouldn't leave Kevin's cat alone and whatever. I got a picture. Maybe I'll put up a picture of him just like trying to pet the cat, eating a pizza
that was a dog.
simultaneously. Was it?
No, it was the dog.
Oh, it was a dog.
But he did the same thing with the fucking cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just crazy. Like I never did that. Like putting a magnifying glass on the insect.
Like bugs are like
You know what
disgusting.
I did?
like
You know what I
bugs.
did do? And this is why, like, your claim that I was a normal child is absolutely stupid. One time I was walking, like, I lived, like, 1 block away from my school, and I had a magnifying glass. I don't know where I got it from. And I got this smart idea to look at the sun with
I knew you was gonna say that. I was about to say that you look at the sun.
Yeah, I looked up to the sun. It was like, that was probably gonna hurt.
That's why you were blind.
Yeah, I
right?
thought, yeah, that's why one of my eyes was, like, really messed up.
Oh,
Fun
God.
fact, he later developed glaucoma.
Yeah, I actually did for, like, a week.
Oh, ew.
It was pretty bad.
I wonder why. I wonder how that happened.
Oh, hold on. I think
He wanted to
my
see the
mom
sun,
saw
but the sun cooked him.
No, I think I was, like, 4 years old or 5. I was like, la, la, la. And I, like, knew, like,
Oh, no, that's not me. Okay. Go
okay.
on.
It's a serial killer.
Oh, yeah. it's just-
Nigga, the only serial killer here is you.
No, like, that cat was evil. I did a good thing.
What cat?
I mean, my bad. I mean, the fish. That fish was evil, so I did a
It
good
was
thing.
probably a beta fish.
That was a 40-inch slip if I've ever seen it. Yeah, no, I just looked up at the sun with this thing. I thought in my head, it was like, from the cartoons, yeah, that looks like it hurts. That's actually what I thought. That looks like it hurts. I, like, did it, and, like, I couldn't see from that eye properly for, like, an hour.
Oh, God.
I was flipping the hell out.
Yeah, you burned your fucking eyes.
Yeah,
Or
my
your
retinas.
retinas.
Yeah. It was like a millisecond. It was like,
That's like fucking Trump looking at the
mom did
solar
nothing.
eclipse, just like, yeah, this ain't gonna hurt.
Your mom said,
No,
just
they
his mom said, oh, just put ice on it. Just put ice
Put
on it.
ice on-
Tussin.
Right?
You know how like you take acid, you just look at the sun.
Yeah.
It's like
I never took acid, so I wouldn't know.
Dude, I didn't have a magnifying glass, but we had this kid from like on the second floor, right? Who had smoke bombs, and there was this big fucking ladybug. We're talking like the size of like maybe a quarter or a nickel.
It's not a ladybug.
It looked like a fucking ladybug. I don't remember if it was that big or if it was just like me remembering that big, but it was a ladybug either way, right?
Yeah.
This dude fucking had like smoke bombs, right? That you light up. So he thought it would be a bright idea to fucking get a bunch of smoke bombs and throw it at the fucking ladybug and see what would happen. He fucking killed it immediately with the throw. Like he just fucking threw it at it and it died immediately.
I'm confused. What the fuck do you mean by a smoke bomb?
Yeah, it was like this little ball.
Some military issue smoke.
No. It was like the
Smoke
one.
grenade.
It's just like goes out
Do you mean like a firecracker? Like
No, it's a
Well,
smoke
yeah,
bomb.
it was kind of like a.
I remember
It was like a ball thing.
You
that
light it up and
you have a
smokes.
fuse on, and then you just light it. It's just, it's
Green
not really
smoke?
like.
Yeah.
I remember that scarred my childhood once. Some guy
Well-
threw that at me. I thought it was a terrorist attack. How old was I? I was like 8 years old. Some dude across the street thought it'd be funny. Hey, you see those kids over there? Let's harass them. And like, he threw it, and I like freaked the hell out. I was like, ah! I like ran straight up. I was like, it's a terrorist attack, Mom.
I would buy a stink bomb or something. Or all
Yeah,
that.
why?
I don't know. Just
Do I like
play-
girls?
prank it. What?
What the hell,
Like
man?
prank somebody with that.
Wasn't that a problem in our high school that people
Yes.
kept like setting off like stink bombs and
Yeah.
stairways or some
I
shit?
don't
And, like, it
remember
was
that.
never like people
It
from
smelled-
our school. It
smelled
was
like
like
skunk.
yeah.
Ass.
Yeah, like in my middle school, people just threw that stuff at girls for some reason. I
I
don't
thought
know
the
why.
school just stunk. I didn't know that was
No,
why.
there's this thing called liquid ass. So you spray it.
Tell me
and it
about
literally-
liquid ass.
It literally smells like shit.
Ew.
So you spray it, it smells like complete shit.
Oh, wow.
Why?
Like
what?
fresh shit.
Ew.
You'll buy it on Amazon. It's called liquid ass.
I'm
Would that be
looking it up right
gas ass?
No, liquid ass.
There's a spray.
Spray it.
It's it's like a water
Ew.
spray.
Yeah.
Brian, if I
Oh,
bought
it's-
it, would you drink it?
No.
No.
You don't smell
combust.
shit from inside.
Right.
You
now-
spontaneously combust.
I'll go up for adoption after that.
What? You're like 20-something years old.
Where's your line of reasoning?
Oh, they have it in green. Right, nice. Bad karma. They got Barfume. Ooh.
Barfield.
Yeah, we're literally looking at stuff
cheap.
on
It's pretty
the
cheap.
internet. Yeah.
What is this? What is this? This is freaking. I want you guys. Shut up. I want you guys to go to for our like whatever. We don't really have a fan base, but all one of you go to like Mako Sharknado's page on YouTube and tell him he's a cuck, because he keeps messaging me. All right, that's it. Sorry, he hurt my feelings last. He hurt my feelings this podcast. So now we're gonna go hurt his feelings.
What's going on with you, man?
I'm sorry.
Sounds like
problems?
a lot emotional baggage.
Yeah, I know, right? My mom left me when I was in the womb.
What?
Sounds like abortion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought I thought you meant she died. Like,
What?
you said she left you when you were in the womb, so I thought logically, oh, she
If
died.
she died, he would be dead too.
I would still be there, Brian.
Like you crawled out.
Nigga, what?
No, they
You
They're
just
trying to
walked out.
like grab me with like a coat hanger, and I like just freaking parried their fingers or whatever with my umbilical cord.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just imagine you have a fencing sword in there.
I'm God.
No, you used the umbilical cord as the last one.
yeah.
I've had you.
Was that meme? It was like you had the dark souls of being born.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my
Can you move on to the questions? We only have this is
I
one
don't
reference.
even know when we started.
Look up the whatever question we have on reserve. I'm just gonna look up. Let's see,
that on
Overwatch.
the
Do you guys
track?
care about Overwatch at all?
No.
No.
What the
I
fuck
have
is
it, but
Overwatch?
like I don't play it.
All right, whatever. They got like a league going on.
I play Rocket League.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I
Stupid.
heard about that.
Rocket League is fun.
And they got like a whole league going on. They're like this
Wait,
e-sport of just Overwatch.
hold on. Be quiet.
Nice,
I
pristine
hope
fart.
that got caught on the mic, but I
Why? Like, what was the point of that?
All right. Do you have any weird birthmarks?
Weird
Birthmarks.
birthmarks?
Yeah.
There's one by my belly button,
Thought you was gonna say-
but like it doesn't look weird. But my sister has a weird fucking birthmark. She has a mark on her arm, and it's a fucking rectangle. Like it's just a fucking rectangle, like as perfect as it can be, like a fucking rectangle on her arm.
I have birthmarks in some normal places and weird places. Like I have one on my finger and one
do
on my
too.
toe. And the other places I don't feel like saying that on there.
Oh, okay. I have this black spot. Just there it is. You see it? Yeah, black spot right there. I can't explain what that
That's
is.
a mole.
Let me see.
That's not a mole.
It's a birth-
It's
let me see.
completely flat.
That's a
Hold on.
birthmark.
That's a birthmark.
That's a
Oh,
birthmark.
that's a birthmark.
It's a piece of shit.
So sincere.
Got something under like my belly button, just below it. And what are birthmarks exactly? What is that?
I think it's just like
Some are natural, some are like skin cancer.
Oh, then that's not a birthmark. It's cancer.
There's some birthmarks like the dude I don't know if y'all follow hip hop. This dude named ASAP Yams. He's from the ASAP mob. So he's like with ASAP Rocky and all of them. So he had a birthmark on his face, and it was like purplish, like pinkish thing all over his
That
face.
sounds like cancer.
No,
It sounds
it's a
more like a
birthmark.
burn.
No, it's a birthmark. He was born with it. And some people have it on their hair, like around here. It turns their hair gray.
Some people have it in their eyes. That baffles me.
Yeah. My friend,
Really? Wow, I never seen that.
like my friend's my age, and he has a birthmark right on his where his mustache would be, and his whole mustache is gray.
Oh god.
I don't know, Kevin.
I
If you
can't
have,
find
if you
it.
have something
I
to say it to the podcast, Kevin.
I
You
can't
don't,
find
you
the
don't keep
questions.
secrets here, Kevin.
I can't find
You
the
just need to share it
questions.
with him.
Uh,
You
Kevin can't find the questions, so I guess we're done with the questions.
And that's the end of the questions.
All right, I got a question for you.
Okay.
What superpowers would you have, and why?
I actually talked
I
about
thought
this in
about
Queens
that
College.
Nobody cares. Queens College, shut up.
I remember my friend asked me that question. So.
Yeah, I actually did. I was thinking about that. That's a good question. Because, I mean, is there like a limit to like what kind of powers you can have? Or like,
I guess like
You can't have more than like 2 types of powers.
I want time travel. Let's see what else.
watch those dogs
Don't
have sex
say-
in the
don't
comments.
Don't say invisibility.
Oh gosh.
Don't you dare say
That seems like your
invisibility,
type.
Brian.
Let's say time travel. What else would be good?
Yeah, that's a good
Teleport.
You can only have one,
Teleportation.
Brian.
Let the record show
No, he
that.
said two.
Let the record show that I'm surprised Brian said nothing about Dragon Ball Z or anything anime.
I mean, teleporting
One
is
Punch
kind of
Man.
like instant transmission.
That's not at all. The
Yeah,
instant transmission
it's
is its own thing. They're all they're teleportation, but it's not like freaking Dragon Ball Z is a build up. Oh, I gotta touch my forehead or whatever. Think
almost the
about.
same thing. You would teleport in different areas.
But what would be yours, Jorge?
Ooh, that's a good question. First off, I think I'd want something that continues to grow. Also, you know what I want? I want freaking JoJo.
Wait, you said
stand.
you said continue to grow.
Yeah, like
So
doesn't
what do you
just
use
stay
that for?
stagnant. No, well, let me tell you. Yeah.
As a person with micro. All right.
No, I would definitely have like. I'm always thinking like if I had like JoJo Part 4, Josuke.
No.
No, he has like this stand that gives him the ability to fix anything.
Crazy Diamond.
Yeah, so he'll like straight up just rip a wall down. He's like, if the door doesn't open, he'll just break it.
He'll just
Walk
break
in.
in and like fix it again.
Yeah, fix it when he
Yeah,
comes
but
in.
doesn't it have like its downside that he can't like heal himself?
No, but who cares? I already can't heal myself. I'm thinking like how much money you can save on that, dude. Like, you'd never have to buy other headphones again. Oh, it broke. There it goes.
It makes that sound.
You're not gonna use it for helping anybody other than yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
can-
I'll make a business. Like, I can repair anything. You got a broken
shit.
computer?
Like say,
Surgery. They like, I'll pretend to be a surgeon. They'll walk in, it's like, oh, my kidney. I was like, all right. Like, I'll destroy his kidney.
If you're fighting like terrorists and stuff, and they you get shot at and your bulletproof vest messes up, you can fix it.
Yeah,
you
right?
fix the armored tanks and stuff.
Forget
Or the army.
that. Like, friggin' Crazy Diamond can just punch a bullet out of the air.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forget
yeah,
that.
it's so
I just want
like
y'all to know that Jorge and I have had this conversation before, and he said the same thing, but for a very different reason. Can you guys guess what that reason would be?
Wait,
What
for
are you
the power
talking
of
about?
fix things?
Yeah, what do you think what do you think you guys can fix?
Fix an Android.
Look, androids are the future, alright? Oh, little kitty. Shut up, Brian. Androids are the future. Your kitties will be meaningless.
All right, Quillen, calm down.
But my power I have.
Jorge was trying to fix
His broken spirit.
virginities.
Oh,
No, that was not it. I remember.
you can't fix it if you lose it.
No, you can reverse it. You can reverse it with that power.
Oh, okay.
That was me telling you about. You know what? Like, it was some weird thing that my friend said. He's like, "Yo, you know, like this guy could totally like make you a virgin again if you if you ever needed that for some reason."
Why would you ever need that again?
I don't know.
You put her in your job.
Guys, guess who's a virgin again?
Oh my
People
god!
spend their lives trying to lose it.
Congratulations.
Hey, but that was only one power, or
I mean that,
I said
and
two.
I guess I like Dragon Ball Z Key maybe.
Oh,
Go
it's a
there.
shootout.
Yeah, because that's a power that you can keep growing.
nerd.
Right? You call me a weeb.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Like,
I should have said immortality instead of teleport.
immortality would suck.
yeah.
What?
It would.
I
Yeah,
was.
it would suck.
There's
Why?
downfalls to every power. I'll explain like after.
I mean, like, I can see the future and stuff, like flying cars. Like, I want to live that way.
Yeah, Brian, but the problem is eventually you'll start longing for death because like everybody you know and love died.
I can get over it.
You're not gonna get over
I
it.
will get over it. I will get
You
over it.
know, if you live for a long time, your memory will be a little faded because like you live for so many years, you can't remember stuff.
Yeah, you'll be a potato about like 100 years.
Not
Not like
you'll know
type thing.
current stuff like past like
You just
way
can't
back
remember.
when.
There's so
we
much
gone.
things to remember.
Yeah.
You can't remember.
Also, are we
okay
talking
with
like
that.
immortality, like you retain your youth, or do you like
Youth and,
age
like, you
and then
can't-
like you just fucking become a skeleton at the end?
No,
of it?
like you retain your youth, but you also can't get killed. Like your
No, but, like,
injuries.
You're just
Like,
gonna survive the heat, death of the sun,
so,
and you'll
like-
be floating in space, just like thinking
Life will be
about.
boring.
that would be worth it. I could like drift to a different like
Captain
planet or
Bryant,
something.
I'm like, do you know I want? Oh my gosh,
That'll take a long
You'll
time,
be
but I'm
brain
immortal.
dead.
I got all the time in the
you'll
world.
be brain dead. You're not gonna sit there. It's like, oh well, I'll just wait another billion years until I get to the next galaxy.
Ryan is the most impatient person. He's trying to tell us that he can live for 1,000 years, no problem.
I'm not impatient. What?
All right, but my power would be telekinesis and telepathy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I just like that.
I would love to read people's minds.
No.
I gave them some.
Last thing I
If
want
you can't control it, you'll go mad.
The last thing I want to hear is Joe's wet dreams.
You can read the dog's mind.
Me like the freaking motherboard from a computer. Oh,
yeah.
I think I would have like the ability to warp time and space, and that technically counts as two.
time and space are relative. They're one thing, Kevin.
Yeah, but like you can.
Boy
like,
wants to be a god.
He has a god complex.
no, I mean it just like it seems handy. Like I can just like.
Seems handy.
It seems handy, yeah. I can just, I can just change timelines.
Like I can just be like, oh, dude, I gotta go to the supermarket, but it's cold outside, and I just warp inside the supermarket.
So teleportation.
That's more like teleportation.
Yeah.
What you
Yeah,
just
no, but,
what
like,
you
you're
described was
warping
just literally
reality
destroying
itself.
time and space to your
What
will.
about the rift in the time-space continuum that you're creating just to get some groceries?
You go into another dimension or like
Is
another
the heat death of
universe.
the universe worth your carton of milk, Kevin?
Yeah, it is.
All
It's
right,
worth my lactate fucking carton of milk.
all right,
It's
Miguel,
kitties.
what's your powers?
I want to be a frog boy.
It's because he watches that Hero Academia.
No, he's been wanting to be a frog boy long before I should have.
Yeah, long before that anime even existed.
Oh, really?
Hero Academia just enhanced it. Just enhanced my desire.
Give him my
to be a
titties.
frog boy.
Oh god.
You feel like that thing from X-Men.
And I'm telling you, he's not. He doesn't
guy.
even mean like froppy. He means like an actual frog.
Oh,
that was just a boy living living in the woods.
I don't mean like a human that looks froggish. I mean a frog that looks humanish.
Oh, god.
Like Beast
Hello,
Boy.
my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime.
Like,
I feel like you'll be
have you
doing
ever
that bit
seen?
forever.
Have you ever seen like Battletoads? Like,
Oh
Oh,
god.
like that.
You would be
Jesus
that?
Christ. That's.
I mean, I want to be a street
I'll
shark.
shoot you the
It's
moment
like
I see
6
you.
foot to, like-
I'll shoot you.
Oh, gosh.
So you want the ability to shapeshift into a fucking frog, but just a frog.
not the shapeshift, just to be it. I want to be born again.
You reincarnate into a frog.
Okay.
Nah, but like
I
just
don't, I don't know about a second one.
this
How about being a conscious frog?
What?
Oh,
how,
what?
how about
Like,
being
just
a
be-
frog with like a suit of armor built onto you?
It's already like a fantasy universe.
Like a
Kevin.
frog cyborg.
I would be conscious.
Just imagine Miguel sitting on some like like one of those like what's it called?
Lily pads.
Lily pads, and he's like sweet.
Ribbit.
Now's my time.
The perfect life to be born into.
Oh god.
Just sits there until he gets eaten by a bird.
No, birds don't eat frogs.
A fucking
Snakes
crocodile
eat
just
frogs.
a crocodile or a
Crocodile.
snake just sneak up
Yeah,
behind him.
snake.
And he's just
Anaconda.
like, finally, I'm a frog.
That's a toads, Kevin.
Is it?
Except I'll be like a big ass human frog, so I can't be eaten by a snake, Kevin.
Oh god.
Yeah, but
You know
like,
what will eat you? A bigger snake.
What is this a
Can I
fantasy
be-
universe where everyone gets enlarged?
Can I be a snake so I can eat Miguel?
Of course, you would like to eat them.
Just out of spite. Oh yeah. No.
Oh,
What?
no.
All right, man.
No, but like there's downfalls to every power. Like I watched this video and it was like how every what
No, I was thinking about Superman. Superman's like character, like conflict is like, oh, I'd struggle really hard to not destroy the world with a single step. Boo hoo hoo! You can fly across the universe and back, and you're afraid of destroying a building.
Nah, but like I watched this video and it was like constant powers. Like say if you want to fly, you gotta eat like a lot of food to burn up. Like,
Yeah,
energy.
actually, I think about that a
'Cause
lot.
you burn up like a lot of joules of energy, so you have to do that. And like
It's calories.
teleportation, when you dissolve, you actually kill yourself and then reanimate yourself.
Yeah, when you put
constantly
science
kill
into
yourself.
it, yeah. When you put science into it, I love doing that for anything in general, man. Putting science into those things, like Superman flying at like the speed of light, his clothes should all have burned off All
Isn't
of
it
it.
like fucking
He should have
clothes
destroyed-
made from Krypton stuff?
Yeah.
He should have destroyed the. He should have destroyed the planet because he's moving. He's like he's creating a new pressure in the air while he's like pushing matter at like the speed of light. Everything should have incinerated.
Yeah.
Superman trying to help someone.
There's no flaw in my plan.
Birds or frogs.
I'll just live in some swamp area somewhere.
And they say if you go invisible, you can't see because your eyes will go invisible. You need
Yeah.
your eyes to be present.
The lights.
Yeah, the light.
Taking light.
So you'll be blind.
I guess my downfall would be that I literally fucking destroy the universe.
Get a carton
You'd
of
be like,
milk.
you'd be like Dr. Manhattan.
Exactly.
gosh.
Be blue. Imagine Kevin Blue.
That's exactly how I see him. Like, on the regular.
like-
Look like a
like-
Smurf.
Yeah. iPhone 65 just plays in my head all the time.
Without the physique, just blue.
Like
Come on,
from
come
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just like,
Kevin just walks
I'm
in.
just
Hey
a
guys.
nice shade of
Like,
blue.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, I'm a god.
Yeah, I just turned blue. That's like the first thing he does when he becomes a guy. He turns himself blue. No one, he's like waiting for someone to notice. He's like, oh, maybe some guys. He just walks into like, he walks up to us. He's like, hey guys, and we're just like looking at him. Hey, what's up, man? Do you get a haircut?
Yeah.
He's completely blue.
Yeah, man.
No pupils
Like,
in his
No
eye.
pupils. Oh my gosh.
He got a tan. That's what happened.
Like, man, you went to Caribbean the other day? You got a fan. You turned blue. Just gonna check that out.
Super tan.
Oh gosh.
Imagine if you just like tell the audience like, "Yo, we're on live," but like we're not.
What am I looking at? This isn't the thing. I was looking for like the.
You're looking for the questions?
No, not that was your job and you failed.
You didn't share the questions with me, piece of shit.
We put it up on the thing.
You did not put it up on the thing.
Guys want to talk about like pet peeves or like stuff?
Yeah,
like
what's
that?
your pet peeves?
Ooh, that's a good
People
question.
that eat with their mouth open.
Yeah,
Oh, I
my
hate
brother
that
does that shit. I hate that.
Yeah,
Kick him in the shins.
The last thing I want to hear is like that. I just oh,
Dude,
annoying.
I'm in total agreement.
Oh yeah, he has it really bad.
Yeah.
He was like yelling at me the other day because he was
Imagine
like,
Miguel just staring at someone doing this.
I
Like,
don't know if he has it worse than me. 'Cause, like, okay, I have a
He has
story,
it
but
pretty bad.
let's hear it.
he was like, dude, I am so upset. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, there's this fat guy behind me. And he's eating. And he's like chewing with his mouth while the teacher is talking.
is
And
he
he's
saying it that loud?
he's typing with volume.
Oh.
Yeah, I was typing with volume.
So
caps.
upset because this guy was like, what was he eating? Some chips or something?
It was literally drilling into my brain. The sound. It
Oh.
No,
was disgusting.
my sister once started eating with her mouth open just to annoy me,
Uh,
and I ended up hitting her straight across the face.
Oh,
God damn.
So, I don't
Podcast
know.
over. Podcast over.
You guys censor that.
abuse.
No, we were kids. We were kids.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay. It was yesterday.
Still kids in the Lord's eyes.
Oh gosh.
Nah,
Damn, we
Oh,
don't have
yeah.
a Daddy 05 situation here, okay?
oh damn.
Don't
Too
just
soon.
pick up your dog like just pick him up by the neck. This is the most
No, I
disrespectful
picked him
thing
up
I've
by the
ever
coat.
seen.
I picked him up
His
by the
dog's
coat.
wearing a coat, guys.
Because I don't want to grab him from underneath.
Your
'cause
dog
he
has a
cream.
coat. What privilege?
Playing tug of war
What kind of
with
privilege?
the dog.
Not just any coat. That's like a really like good coat.
Oh gosh.
But it kind of matches
That
mine,
coat's
to be
better than my
honest.
coat.
Pet peeves, man. I have like honestly, I have a lot, but I like suppress it because I'm a freak.
People's
Tell us about
mouths.
all your freakish,
People with mouths, people with armpits.
all your freakish.
Go ahead, tell them about your whole fucking fit with fucking armpit hair.
Oh, it's disgusting. It's a sin.
You have armpit hair though.
No, I don't. I really don't.
He shaves it every
constantly
night.
shaves his armpit.
Oh, God.
I think it's disgusting.
Ew.
But I'm a freak with no body hair, so maybe
Yeah.
that's just me.
Low testosterone.
I just want to be pure.
Well, sick reference, bro.
Let me think. Sheesh. I get annoyed by the littlest of things, honestly. Like if I go into the shower,
Oh, God.
I've got this
No.
like, shut up. If I go into the shower and I see like the shampoo bottle cap is like open, I like start freaking out in my own head, like, and like close it, but I'm like still freaking out in my head. Honestly, these people, like,
This is your OCD, man.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Like,
You have a lot of pet peeves too.
I know.
Like you get mad whenever we go to a restaurant and I order something
this
that's
is-
like out of their menu.
Because you're annoyed. Like, Kevin will go to like freaking Taco Bell. He's like, "Oh, can I get a small pizza, extra cheese?" I I can't. Oh god, and you're just picky.
Subway,
I did it
right?
at Taco Bell. I did it at Subway.
You just
if you
pick
ever
it.
go to like a fucking
Burger King, like, you gotta get a large deep dish pizza.
Extra pepperoni, no cheese or whatever.
dude. I went to this Mexican restaurant, right? Like it was a restaurant, and I ordered the burger.
Yeah, Kevin's the type of boy to go to a fancy restaurant and order a burger and a Happy Meal.
Oh gosh.
Dude, they better include the Happy Toy though.
You go to a diner restaurant.
And it's like scratching the tree.
Is she scratching the tree?
She's
Yeah.
scratching the windowsill.
She's hunting. Leave her alone.
No, I think she's looking for a place to take a shit again.
We're talking about Kevin's cat.
Don't you have a litter box?
No, we take her outside.
What kind of freak?
Yeah, why not have a litter box?
Yeah, but like,
Oh gosh, you're raping each
Hey!
Oh no!
Hey,
his dogs are having sex with each other.
Oh, stop! Why do you let that happen in your house?
I literally just noticed. What the fuck you mean?
They were about to do it right under my
I know.
legs.
Is that a male and female dog or?
They're both male.
Oh,
They're both male.
One of them is inbred.
But,
I don't,
like,
in case you
what
didn't
do you
know.
Oh
guys-
yeah. This one's inbred.
You guys homophobic over here? What's going
I'm
on?
not homophobic.
Yeah, but he was accidentally.
Did someone say homophobia?
But yeah, if you want to see how fucking inbred he is, he has two
I've
set of
heard.
teeth.
Get
He
that
has like
done.
one like
Get it away from me.
banging curve.
Damn.
Get it away from me.
If you want, you can check it out.
Check it out, audience. No, but anyways, like my pet, I have a few pet peeves. Like I hate when people like would walk in. Like if you're in a house, somebody walks in and they don't say like they don't greet you, like because like in my culture,
They walk into your place, you mean?
yeah, your place or somewhere you are, and they don't say anything to you. Say if I'm like, especially in public, like if I'm with like Jorge and you, then like say somebody y'all know that I don't know come up,
And then they greet us, but not you.
yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'll feel like really tight.
Yeah.
Because like I'm with you, like can you acknowledge me at least?
Yeah.
I'm standing right here.
Like
Look at me.
Look at my black skin.
Like just you don't even have to talk to me. Just say what's up, man. All right, anyways, and go talk to y'all.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
I just like that's my pet peeve. And like when you open the door for somebody and they don't say thank you.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
I've seen people get upset because I say like one lady like I swear I was like while I was handing out flyers for the gym, I opened the door for this woman who had like 3 kids in like a freaking stroller. I opened the door for her and she's like all right, thanks, and walks in, and this woman just walked up to me, hey. I was like, what? Did she say thank you? I was like, what? Did that woman say thank you? I was like, yes? Alright, because she didn't say thank you. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
They would have been trouble.
I've heard people like get mad when you don't say you're welcome to them.
Oh, yeah?
What the fuck?
Oh, that's
Like,
asking for too
dude,
much, yeah.
Like, I don't expect thank yous when I do that. To be honest, like I'm fine with like not getting anything. Oh, dude, I hate people that walk too slow in the sidewalk.
Oh yeah. Well, we're New Yorkers, so of course we're like that's in us.
You know what's funny? I walk fast here, but like when I'm in Fredonia, I walk slower, like 10 times slower.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
have
you
no
walk
rush.
very slow.
Yeah, but if I'm here, I walk fast.
No, I walk like a bullet train when I'm walking down these streets.
Yeah, this guy was like about to tackle me when he saw me.
We won't get
Oh
beat
yeah,
up.
I like stalked Brian for like a while.
Yeah, he posted a picture on the chat of Brian when Brian wasn't looking.
Yeah,
That
Brian's really
wasn't a picture.
stupid.
That was a video.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Video?
I followed him for a
That
while.
was a 10-minute long video.
Oh, shit.
Brian's just lost.
We can hear Jorge's breathing and everything.
Yeah, you do that a lot behind the camera, by the way. I had to edit that out for my video. It was like right behind me, but you could still hear him go.
Stop that.
Like in my ear, I could hear it. I was like, Jorge.
His mouth is right by your ear.
He was like far away, but you could still hear him. Oh yeah.
It's like you filter feed.
Brian's got a lot of like I don't know bacteria around his ear.
Yeah.
This podcast is titled Jorge Breathing ASMR.
Okay.
What is that, by the way, ASMR? I hear a lot of
It's
memes
like-
about that.
It's basically like certain noises to relax you.
Oh,
so
really?
like, there's ones where it's like people lip smacking. There's one
Oh.
where it's people
Wait,
eating
what?
chips.
My friend sent me
Really?
one that was just this woman preparing her makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That wasn't you, Miguel. Miguel normally was Miguel's normally the one that sends me those, but not this time. It was like
Oh, they meant he was the one putting his the makeup on. That's what
Yeah,
I was like.
entirely possible.
Yeah, but what they do is like, if it's something like really quiet, they get really close to the fucking mic and like.
Oh, yeah, they'll
that's
do
how
it
they
loud.
cautious.
Like typing loud. Let's do our best ASMR voices. Like right now.
No,
Let's do it. Why not?
Like,
No.
how a voice is supposed to
because
sound.
I think ASMR is
You
creepy.
just whisper into the. You just,
Hey everyone. when I heard that, I started laughing. I was like on the bus and people just looked at me, so I started laughing. It was like, I was like, what the fuck? Oh god, that tickled my ears. I was like, what the shit?
can we do
Yeah,
an
that's
ASMR skit?
ASMR. When you get your ears tickled like that, that's what ASMR is.
Oh god.
That's a kink.
I think it is.
Yeah, that is the point. There's a lot of ASMR pornography.
Oh, wait, what?
That's really
I'm gonna search that up.
Someone pranked me by doing that last semester. They gave me the number of this person that does, like, I guess, that ASMR thing. And, like, this woman was talking to me she had, like an Italian accent. She sounded so weird. Like, she sounded like she was 16, first of all. And she was doing that voice.
That's not one thing.
And I was like, who is this? She's like, oh, I'm sorry, is this Brandon? I'm like, who? And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, bye. I didn't know what to do. I just hung up. That was weird. That happened, like, during a theater class, too.
I didn't expect you to end it like that. I expect you to do the Brian thing, which was like, who the fuck is Brandon? Is he your boyfriend? Like,
oh no!
I expected.
I actually angered one of these girls in the theater department. Like, I guessed, like, I just said like a random name. I said Elvin. That was the name of a girl's boyfriend. I didn't know that, and I kept on saying Elvin throughout the entire thing. And I did not know that she was getting mad about that. And then when she left, she slapped me across the face. I was like,
That's assault.
I was like, what was that for? She's like, that's what you get for making fun of me. I was like, what? And then like someone tells me, oh, that's the name of her ex-boyfriend. I'm like,
But that
doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, I looked at her. I was like,
I got tight.
I was like, why? Like, that shit fucking hurts.
You should have said thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, master. Thank you.
I'll bring it to me into my grave. That shit fucking hurt, yeah.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Like, she just smacked me in the face.
Yeah, that shit hurt. Like, yo, my body literally flipped. Like, I went like, just slapped me down hard. I spin it like in place.
Yeah, how big was she? Was she like, did she have muscles?
Nah, she was like shorter than me, but like, she was strong as fuck. Like, goddamn.
She usually pull out her hands like twice her size of her other hand.
She takes off her glove. It's like,
it's fucking glove
finger. Like a foam finger. It just does that.
He like sees birds squeezing around his head. Like,
yeah.
It's also made out of stone.
Oh my god.
He has a stone glove.
It would be worse if she had long nails, because then we would have the marks on Brian's
Oh
face.
god.
He still has the marks now.
Nah, that shit.
Nah,
That happened 10 minutes ago.
On the train. Oh, remember I told you guys about the train thing, right? Like the train just stopped and went boom.
What?
Walked into the train doors?
Like we went to the for the beach skit, right?
Yeah.
Like I was facing the windows because like the train just stopped. I was like, oh fuck me. So I just looked outside because I was bored. It just went like from 0 to like 1,000. I went boom like that. I was like, oh my fucking god.
That reminded me. My cousin. She's from Barbados. She came here, and then she was holding on to the train thing, and the train delayed, and the train just jolted off. Yeah. And she hit her shoulder on the pole and dislocated her shoulder.
Oh fuck.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, those fucking train conductors don't give a shit.
Yeah, they really don't.
Do you remember the one from the 4 train that we saw like, when we went to high school? Is this old guy who was super like into his job, and every morning he'd be like, "Oh, bored."
No, I like that.
He's like,
having fun.
I think I
remember every day he had
Let
that.
him have fun. What the
Dude, while the train is driving, you could hear him singing in his like little compartment, like
See the first song.
fuck? Let the man have fun. It was like
he's already gone through the
I respect it because he loves his job, but like, wow, he had a lot every day.
Dude, that reminds me.
You don't know what his life is. He's probably got some shit. He's probably seen some things. He has to sing he has to sing to forget.
No, Dad, no, Dad.
Oh god.
Not the face, Dad.
Dude, but that reminds me. There was this one train conductor who didn't give a shit, right? It was a woman, right? And like, this is important because she had like a sassy tone. And like, she was getting pissed off that people were holding the door because in New York City, that's a fucking huge problem.
Yeah.
Like, people just hold the fucking door open like they're trying to like
You hold the
gates.
door for like 10 seconds and that delays like all the trains.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Like, this dude was just like...
Train derailments everywhere.
What happened was that like, this dude was like, he had half of his body in, but the door kept closing on him. Like,
What?
So he was like basically like about to get cut in half by the door.
Oh god.
But like,
shit.
it has rubber shit so he doesn't get
Put
cut.
those blades in that door.
It's like
It's the only door that has like chainsaw like running.
What is this? What movie is this?
No, yeah, but
He's
like,
just standing there looking at it.
she kept trying to close the door on him, and like he was just trying to get in. And like, she opens the doors, right, so he can finally get in, and she threatens the whole fucking train that if somebody holds the door one more time, she's shutting the train down and kicking everybody out.
She's gonna mess up the whole thing for that. She get fired.
Here's the worst part. The next stop, right? Somebody getting on holds the train,
Oh my gosh.
and she's just like, all right, everybody out. This train's out of service. And she actually kicked out everybody.
She got fired the next day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she got fired because that causes not only delays, it
That
it fucking causes crowding.
That costs money.
Yeah, this is one thing. I was on the L train, and then I had a hoodie, and I was next to the door when the door was open, and it closed on my hood. And it just stood there, and the train left. So my hood was outside.
Oh gosh.
And I had to wait like 3 stops because like
Oh, express?
no, because like the door on that side didn't open until like Bedford.
Was it like between like?
It was like in Bedford it had to open, but like it had to wait like 2 stops.
You must stop.
Yeah, I was stuck there. I couldn't move, and the door was like basically open.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
At least that door was secure. The freaking 3 train just opens up randomly while the train's still moving.
Yeah, the 3 and the G and all
Oh,
those old
shit.
I think the M train also.
You should have
has
told me
that.
that sooner. I usually like lay on the door sometimes.
No, yeah, don't do that.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking. They tell you specifically don't lean on the door.
Some
Yeah.
doors
Remember
just
when we was
straight
on the
up
3 train? When we was coming back from the FIT or whatever?
Yeah.
And the door opened with
Yeah,
the door?
that's normal. I've seen it all the time.
You see the kids just fly out.
Like a decompression, like an airplane that's decompressing.
What happened? The door opened while it was.
No, like it doesn't like secure properly. So if you lean on it and you like move to the side, it moves with you.
Yeah, it'll open.
You can just straight up open it with your bare hands if you wanted.
I mean, why would I want to?
I remember, but people are really reckless with that. Like I remember on the G train after I left my college. There's like, because normally like the G train is like Courtway's the last stop. So everyone gets in like as the door is. You're supposed to wait till like opens again to let people in, but people just like straight up jump in as soon as the door opens to leave people out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like we all jump in, and then like this older woman was trying to get in while the door was closing, and she like tried to jump in like it was gonna open again, but she just straight up just jumped in front of the door and it closed on her leg, and it was stuck this time. Like most of those doors. Normally, like, when it's in service, it'll open again. But no, it was, like, that train shut down for, like, a few minutes. It closed on her leg. She's like, ow! Let me mimic her voice. She's like, ow! 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 Hello!
That passive aggressive tone. Can the conductor
Soccer
can't
mom.
even hear it?
Yeah. A soccer mom, like, let me speak to your manager voice. Ow!
Excuse me, is anyone seeing this?
Exactly.
Nobody
She's like,
cares.
my leg is stuck. We were like, okay.
People with newspapers pull their newspapers higher up to cover their
It's like
face.
newspapers.
We like,
Throw their phone in the face.
a tiny little phone just covered in her face. We like got up and tried to help her, but those doors were stuck, dude. And she was like upset. It's like, hello, are you just gonna stand there and watch this? And like we're like, I mean, like deep down we were like, well, yeah, you kind of just jumped in front of like a closing door. You're not really supposed to do that, but you did it anyways, and now you're blaming them for your leg injury.
I would have just given her a saw and just be like, work it out.
Just carry on.
Decided which one goes first.
Kevin, what movie are you in?
She saws off the wrong foot.
Oh, dear.
Choice is yours.
Choice is yours, Chris Hansen.
Your saw doesn't work.
Your saw is dull.
Chris Hansen.
It's not even a saw, it's a stick.
It's the door stop.
Oh my gosh. It always ends up with train stories, Ed.
Dude, I got a good question.
What's your question?
If you had to go to jail, who would you choose as your cellmate?
Ooh.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh my god.
You're asking to get butt raped.
Wait, whoa.
Why would Dwayne The Rock Johnson rape him?
This is fucking prison.
Dwayne The Rock
that doesn't-
I thought you need to protect you or something.
Yeah.
No. Like,
You befriend
actual
the guy.
cellmate, like, in jail. He's not gonna protect, like, maybe he can work something out.
But he's
But
friendly,
I don't
though.
think-
He's an actor.
That's the question's still there.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson goes to jail and he immediately becomes a rapist? That's your logic, Kevin.
Like,
He could do much better than Brian.
He's gotta fucking assert his dominance in prison.
it's a law. Like, as soon as you get a roommate, you gotta fuck him. That's the law.
Sorry, buddy. It's not me.
I haven't heard that law.
It's not me, buddy.
Alright, Brian, so Dwayne Johnson, right?
Get fucked? Oh, wait a minute. Let me
No. Okay, assuming they don't fuck you immediately or
Yeah,
something.
I'll choose either Dwayne or Will Smith.
Okay.
Wait, what?
What about you, Jorge?
Gee whiz. Sheesh, man. Is this what you asked people?
I
Is this
just
your
thought of
icebreaker,
it.
Kevin?
No, I just thought of it, like, randomly.
Shoot.
You just asked for like a prison mate, but apparently it's about rape. I'm like, what?
I'll ask for Dwayne The Rock Johnson and I hope he butt rapes me.
If you have sex with Dwayne, you will explode. I'm just letting you know.
That's weird.
I'm not talking from experience.
What's
I'm just
going
talking
on
from
in your
like.
head, Brian?
No.
Alright, while Jorge
Yeah,
thinks,
decide.
It's pretty hard. I'll pass too.
Oh,
I have to think about it.
How
No,
about,
I have to think about it.
how about I don't go to jail?
No, you just like go
Don't knock
to
it
jail.
to
Right?
yeah. Don't knock it till you try.
Let's just for
Wait,
the
what?
sake of simplicity, let's just say you got to spend like 2
A
weeks
day.
with them in a jail cell.
I'll spend
Mandingo.
Who is that?
Dude, I'll pick Guy Fieri so he can make my prison food better. Like it'll just
He's not gonna cook for you.
no, but like
Hey, that's the guy you picked to butt rape you.
You don't pick a guy that has sex. You pick a guy.
I mean, he's gonna take me to
No,
Flavor
I'm
Town.
following Kevin's logic.
Okay, I
He's gonna
think.
take me to Flavor Town.
Well, you know you will.
He's gonna pre-chew your food.
So you either have to be like Eric Andre or like Ego Raptor.
Now he will rape you.
Ego Raptor.
Because I believe Eric Andre was assault him more than Ego Raptor.
Oh, really?
Eric Andre's like, so.
So, we doing this?
He's already got his pants on. He's like, got his pants up.
I feel like he will just freak you out. Like he will immediately shout at the top of his lungs.
Oh no,
like,
you'll try to start his dominance immediately.
Yeah.
like, your blanket's my blanket now.
That sounds like someone else.
You already got 3 blankets.
Mike
He's like, it's
Tyson.
my blanket.
No, he'll go stand in like the corner facing the wall, and then after like 30 minutes when you after you're like confused, and then when you're unsuspecting, he'll just jump back and just yell in your face.
Oh gosh.
I just hope like
You are gonna finish your dessert, and you are gonna like it. He's gonna scream or whatever. He's gonna show his dominance immediately.
he just turns around,
I'm
and
just gonna
jumps
bend
at
over.
him.
as soon as I see. Oh, now Eric Andre bend.
Yay, the cat returned.
Yeah.
Turn on the cat.
If I had to pick a prison cellmate, I'll pick Hornswoggle from WWE.
He's got the shillelagh.
Alright, if you try
What's the logic behind
if you
that?
try to act reckless, I just kick him in the face.
He's just
Knock him out.
I just imagine he's always got a shillelagh. He's always angry at you. He's always twitching in the corner.
Just like roundhouse kicking all the
Do
time.
you know, just to make it better, you're allowed to dress him up as a leprechaun now.
I mean, that's his character. He's Hornswoggle.
Is this offensive? I can't tell. You know, Hornswoggle is like a really nice guy. He's like a dad.
Yeah, he's really nice.
I saw a
Probably
video where it was like him with his family, and it was really cute.
He's really nice. He was talking about the douchebags in like WWE when I saw the interview with him. Really nice guy.
Yeah. Hornswoggle. Yeah, this is my final pick.
I can't unsee. Every time I see Hornswoggle, he's got a shillelagh in his hand. And he's ready to hit someone.
Him and Finley.
Yeah, they're like a set.
I thought that was his dad. I thought he was his dad.
Oh god.
Like, who's dad?
Was he always hiding under the ring? Was that his thing?
I
Yeah,
think that was
that's-
his thing.
How did he get that?
Finley would call
think
him
they had
out.
like
He
a
just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, because freaking shillelagh.
I think they have a trapdoor or something like underneath.
Yeah, they
No, do they? I don't know.
It's a big place. They could probably put a trapdoor
They
in.
finesse it somehow.
Or he just sits there.
I wouldn't
for
be
like an hour.
surprised if he was just under there.
They sometimes sit under there for
They
hours.
just give him like a fucking
But they would
cooler,
get-
a chair, and
they
just
would-
like
yeah.
hang out for
You
a
have to, you
while.
have
Like,
to
people-
commit to the gimmick.
Like people would like dress up as like the ring hands, whatever, during like commercial breaks. They would like blend in with ring hands to get out or go in, and then like that's how they get back and forth.
But then what about
Under
the
the
people
ring.
already in the ring, like already at the stadium?
No, they will dim the lights down when
Okay.
like when it's a transition to something, a promo,
Okay,
and then like the ring hands will do something, and they will come out disguised as a ring hand.
Kevin, shut your dog up.
This dog whimpers every time no one touches him. It's very weird.
Yeah, he likes to be pet like 24/7, but I think he's just like really cold and he
It's
just
because
wants
you've
more.
conditioned him.
Give him a jacket. You got this jacket
You
on
pet him
this
24.
I have a jacket, but he takes it off immediately.
How he takes it off? He's just like
Oh no, yeah, my
he just
dog.
takes it off.
He takes it like a human. He takes it in the watch.
Okay, this
Gross
happens.
thumbs.
This is what happens. This one bites his fucking jacket, right, and pulls it off of him, and he just fucking does the rest.
Wait,
He
so
just-
put
It's
it
a
on, let
team
me see.
effort.
Okay. Yeah, it's a team effort. Like these fucking dogs.
Are you
inspire
sure your
all the
dog is
time.
as dumb as you think?
Should we end the podcast here? Or do you? Or,
Now, we can actually put this on the podcast. Like,
You want me to
records
rec-
it. Yeah,
no.
record it.
all right, whatever.
See,
You're
he
editing.
wants the
Fine.
jacket, but then he's just gonna fucking like.
It looks so cute. Look at
Also, how
that.
much dead air do you think?
Can
we
you
have?
sync up the audio and the video?
It's mad. Weird.
Audio and video? I could just mute the video.
No, you have to keep it in sync. What are you talking?
No, we could just use
Okay, I'm
this.
editing
Oh, yeah,
this.
No, we could just use this.
No, you could do that.
Yeah. It's happening simultaneously. Why would you need it twice?
Oh,
I mean,
that's
why
real,
would you
So
do
you
this?
put
that's
it
real
back
cute.
in.
That's real cute.
No, we could just use the audio podcast. Oh,
I like
look at
your
the little
dog better
doggy.
now.
You like him now that he
I
has
hate
fucking.
green.
I like him now that he's cute. Oh, he's cute.
Where'd you buy that from?
My uncle gave it to me for my other dog that was fatter and bigger.
Mhm.
But then that dog died.
Mhm.
I think he died of a stroke.
Oh
See, he's
shit.
not taking it off.
You got ear mitts and like hats and shit.
No, this isn't for him. This is for the other one.
No, that's,
this one?
that's
Yeah.
Kevin's.
No, yeah, this is my tiny hat.
Let me see.
Show the people the tiny hat, Kevin.
Okay, hold on. Let me put it on him first.
Look at the little kitty. I mean, little doggy. Wow.
He knows the way.
You should put down your cat.
I know the way.
Hold on. I gotta like
Your
fucking.
dog's like, yo, man.
Look at his
I
face.
think he actually says that. Like,
Hey, kitty.
With a little kitty.
That cat's trying to sleep.
With a little kitty.
Leave the cat alone.
No.
Alright.
Leave Brenda alone.
There's the dog with the fucking hat.
Oh, he looks so weird now.
We have another
That's our
hat.
thumbnail.
It's like a
That's our
Viking
thumbnail.
hat,
Okay.
but like for this one, and it has braids.
He's
His leg
missing-
is-
he's
his leg is
missing booties
twitching.
or whatever you call those things, like boots.
Where's his
He
balls?
has boots.
Why are you
But-
looking for his
Where are the balls?
I'm not showing you my dog's balls, you fucking predator.
Where's the balls? Okay.
I know a sexual predator when I hear one.
Takes one to know one, am I right?
No, I'm not a sexual
Let's
predator.
see how long they'll take it off. Want to bet money?
He immediately runs and tries to
$5.
take it off.
Nah, he's good. He's chilling.
Can we please
No,
conclude
no,
this?
dude.
Can we please conclude this podcast? I'm sick of looking
Oh,
at
yeah.
your dog.
Do we have any more?
Yeah, take the hat off.
I mean, we
any
could, like-
topics we'll just fucking.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I forgot. I'm deadly allergic to cats.
I mean, like, we could cut the video
I'm
in half to
deadly
make two
allergic to
podcasts.
cats.
You not notice that?
Yeah, I forgot.
You forgot.
We're like
Jorge
2
just-
hours in here.
Jorge
and,
just realized that he can't breathe anymore.
Yeah.
He's like, why am I? He's like, why am I dying?
No, my throat's kind of itchy. I'm like, oh, what's going? Oh, I'm actually allergic to cats. I'm like level 4 out of 6.
Yeah,
That's pretty bad.
we should end this podcast.
we should end
Yeah,
it
let's
before
end it.
like Jorge ends up in the hospital.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tongue your cat now. All right, guys.
Send it all.
Let's. All right, I'm gonna motorboat your cat. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Kevin still got that thing on his face. We're gonna take him to the hospital, I guess, and also me because I'm asphyxiating as we speak.
So I don't have to go back to my cage.
Thank you, guys.
Stop sucking his dick, man. What are you doing?
All right, man.
So I'm gonna hit the R button, I think, or the
No,
space
please,
button.
please continue.